We're continuing to follow a growing wildfire in Skamania County. More than 300 acres have burned since it started before noon yesterday.
So it prompted evacuation orders near Underwood. For those who aren't familiar, that's a pretty small town on the Washington side of the Columbia River, west of White Salmon, and that's where Devin Haskins is live for us this morning. Devin, we just talked to Chris about SR-14 being shut down right now. What else can you tell us?
Yeah, as you can see, the road closed right behind me, as Chris mentioned, for that 10-mile stretch here on SR-14. As we were driving in this morning, getting into Hood River, before we crossed the Hood River Bridge, you can see on the Washington side, from the Oregon side, the hillside, being as it's about 4:45 when we were hitting about Hood River, it's still dark out. So the hillside lit up in flames, a bunch of hot spots there in that area, kind of scattered throughout. As we got over here, you see the haze from the smoke, and then the smoke obviously up high in the air as that fire continues to burn. The Tunnel 5 fire starting just after 11 o'clock yesterday morning. So we're just under 24 hours now since that fire started. About 315 acres is what Washington State DNR is saying this fire is estimated to be at their last update, which is just before midnight last night. They also say that that fire is about 0% contained. The state mobilizing extra resources, putting in more planes that we're seeing dipping into the Columbia River, getting water out of there, as well as dropping fire retardant on the homes here. The Washington State says that they will be sending in more resources later today as well. Christine?
Okay, and Devin, I know that there are evacuations that are affecting people, structures that are threatened. Do you know what should homeowners in that area know right now? And I don't know what sense you're getting from people who've been passing by.
I just talked to somebody who just drove up and said, I need to get in there. My dog and my cat, I had to leave them, are still at my house. Washington State DOT has the road blocked off. As we've said, they are not letting anybody in past this road. There's sheriff's vehicles just beyond this stretch as well. Red Cross has set up an emergency shelter at the Skamania County Fairgrounds for anybody to go to. I've also talked to other homeowners that have come in saying that they're staying with family or camping nearby, just waiting and waiting for this road to open, wondering when it's when they can get back to see if their home, their business, their shed, outbuilding, whatever's there on their property survived.
Yeah, about 100 homes, outbuilding, businesses, all threatened by this fire. Devin, thank you again for your coverage. We'll continue to kind of have updates throughout the day, and of course, more on our PM newscasts.